Hey guys, Pops here. So I've decided to do some Offworld Trading Company ranked 4-man free-for-all replay commentaries. I'm going to explain some of my thought processes and decisions in game, give some tips for newer players, and find hopefully some errors in my own play and try to improve in that way. So without any further ado, let's get into the game. This is a replay from the Worlds Collide tournament. This is the final game, round 5, with the players who had the most points in the tournament. So we got Death, Tacticus, DT, Heisenberg, me, Pops, and Steph. This game was really, really close, and I know Zoltar has already covered this game on his channel, but I just wanted to sort of talk about it from my own perspective as a player in the game. So let's go ahead and unpause. I don't understand. Okay, there we go. So, is this not playing? Don't understand. Go! What the hell? Why? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. That was a little awkward, but it seems to be going now. So, looking at this map, we have double oxygen but cheap fuel, so reactors are a little meh. We do have a nice iron price, so this kind of makes me want to look for expansive. The colony, I should have mentioned this first, is a glass colony. You always want to check the colony. It's going to be putting a lot of pressure on resources. You want to know what resources you need. So glass, then you look for silicon, and there's only, these two adjacent lows and something over here. So,
HQ has been
this is my found. I found at 30k debt, which maybe I should have found it even higher because we got a combo tile. We were close to the silicon. I like this area up here because you can maybe put wind down later. So anyway, what do? We take the combo tile. We buy into our aluminum. Looks like we sold down our iron and we just upgrade. So we're level 2 before anyone else has even found it. I secured the silicon. I don't like taking silicon early. It's not worth anything. And I'm not going to be making glass really anytime soon. So, the only reason I took this is because, like I said, it's going to be worthwhile later, and I'm already ahead on upgrades, so I figure it's kind of worth doing. The problem with this found is water. I was kind of hoping to get some of this water, but as we'll see, Heisenberg has other plans for us. Steph goes for Robo. I guess it's okay to separate these buildings, if you're worried about, EMPs, but I'd rather have these adjacent and then you're not paying fuel, etc. Oh, there you go. See if he connects it up, so that's fine. And then we've got DT as another Robo. Now, he's short on iron. Okay, he's fixing that now, so he just did a quick transition. I like this because he's got this he's got this carbon over here, so he can use this later for something. That's pretty good. And he's got a really close high water. That's quite good.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.
The black market is online.
And so this is crazy. I mean, this guy goes, I could see taking these tiles, but then I'm pretty sure he goes into 3 water pumps, which is just outrageous. So, yeah, I've got this surplus silicon. I think I'd turn this into a solar panel pretty soon. We'll see. What am I doing? So I've got more steel. Everyone's into steel, looks like, except for this guy, Heisen. He's a little behind. Yeah. So he takes 1 water, and then he goes steel, steel. Okay, that makes sense. So I still don't have water, and where am I going to get water this game? I don't even remember. This is a little rough. Here we go. I take this medium all the way over here. Oof. Painful. DT, 11k, Heisenberg 4.2, I'm at 8.5, Steph's at 2k. Well, he upgraded, so that makes sense. What's he sitting on? Steel, aluminum. Oh, he got his geo taken by DT. It's a little brutal. He really won this tile for the robotic bonus.
An expansive HQ has been upgraded.
Okay, and he went for these double waters. I mean, taking 2 water as robotic is... I mean, they're both low,
The
so...
black market is open for business.
I get it, but
A new
it's gonna
trade
suck
is
for him.
available
Water's
for
only
option.
$12. What am I doing on level 3? I got some glass built up. Yeah, there's my solar panel, right? So we transition out of the silicon, which is not worth much right now. Make it work for us. You know, we mined 100 silicon and then just turned it into solar panel. It's pretty good. I've got a single wind turbine over here, which is, you know, you don't want to have one building, but, you know, it is giving me some money. If you remember, I founded first, so I do need to be worried about debt. I mean, 46k is quite a bit. He's got 22, he's got 15, he's got 15. So we definitely want to be paying down debt at this point. Claim goes to Heisenberg. Oh no, DT, I'm sorry. So that evens up our debt, but DT's pretty scary already. I mean, he's got the other silicon, which we said was going to be contested. He's got this Geo. How's that going to do for his power? He's probably still... Yeah, he's bleeding a lot of power. Oh my god. I don't know why he took this carbon. I mean, he's got carbon right here. A high one at that. But maybe just making it awkward for everyone else? I don't know. And this I quite liked out of myself. You know, I go right into, on level 3, 2 chem refineries. I've got no reactors, but if you see, fuel is quite cheap. I am mining carbon? Yeah, okay, so I picked up this high carbon.
The black market is online.
So yeah, these reactors are going to be pretty good. 94 a second compared to these, which are 78. Not bad. So what are we looking at here? I got my glass bought up to get to the next HQ level. And what is it that I'm buying? I can't tell. I'm buying... I couldn't tell what I was buying there. Sorry. So I've got a Geo as well. So now we're doing definitely nice on power. We're paying down, you know, almost $200 a second debt. It's quite good. Heisenberg has some solar panels. Why is all this stuff off? Not sure about that. And DT, he's got a second Geo. He's still losing power. There's a Geo coming up here for Steph. What resources is he in? He's got... Why does he have glass? He's a robot. This is Steph, right? Oh no, I'm sorry, I was on the wrong place. Okay, this is Steph. Here we go. That makes more sense.
New land is available for auction.
Still doesn't have his electronics bought up. You might... Yep, there he goes. He just got him right now. An auction for... Okay, so this is me. I actually bought
An
a
expansive HQ has been upgraded.
auction tile, or an auction on the black market. Pretty sure I did.
Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And I
A
took
robotics
the
HQ
auction.
has been upgraded.
I don't remember why I
An expansive
took
HQ
this
has been
tile in
upgraded.
particular. What do I do with it? I don't remember exactly. That freeze is pretty brutal. You know, we just expanded and then got frozen by Steph. Jerk. And here's Heisen. He's making power money, which is good on him. Was wind turbines, solar. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't remember what exactly I took that tile for. I don't really seem to be doing it. Here goes the farm. Yeah, I want to get into farms. I mean, I'm not going to be making money.
HQ
Oh no, I
has been
switched it to
upgraded.
reactors. Oh yeah, I see the dust storm coming. I just switched to reactors so I can get the fuel for my chem refineries and then also sell down the good oxygen. Steph has moved out of his reactors for some reason. I mean, he's got 3 water tiles now, but he's not making water resources. There's a farm. But it's a little awkward with glass at, you know, $180 a second. And I say that because, you know, for you new guys, it's really important to pay attention, you know, when you're putting down a building, what do I need to put it down? I mean, if I put down a farm, we see that it takes 10 steel and 10 glass. So that's about $2,000 to put down one, or $2,500 rather, to put down one farm. Keep that in mind. So here's DT with thinking machines. This is quite strong. I mean, there's no holograms. And the fact that Well, the problem is really, if you look at the black market, I mean, you've got EMPs and dynamite. So, I mean, how do you fight through Goon Squad? You've got no circuit overloads, you know, network viruses. It's pretty rough. The black market is not doing me any favors this game. So I've got glass. This glass is okay. I've switched out of the solar panel. You know, power's gone down, so I'm back in silicon. Yeah, that freeze is pretty good. That was by DT. What am I doing with the black market? My black market was on cooldown. What did I do with it? I think I bought a mule, actually. I do remember buying a couple mules this game to pick up, like, water, which I think was pretty good,
A robotics
honestly.
HQ has been upgraded.
I'd rather, you know, shut down somebody,
An
but
expansive HQ has been
this black
upgraded.
market's pretty weak. So steps first to 5. I'm at 56k, 16, 40k. So I have the most cash in the game right now, but I don't really know what I'd do with it. I mean, you see I've got my glass to expand and I'm selling down. I mean, we're missing aluminum right now. DT's got thinking machines. That's really good. Now he's going for
How
slant.
could one refuse such a wonderful plot of
Yeah,
land?
DT is going to be a problem, to say the least. Heisenberg is... I mean, what the hell? Yeah, this is a bit much, honestly. I mean... Well, I don't know. Whatever. The auction. This is a really good tile. Whoops. Well, considering that there's not holograms, it's kind of a bit trickier to get an off-world up here, but it's still pretty good.
So,
My computer is not happy with something right now. It's really starting to lag. Give me... So I just stopped and restarted Fraps. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know if I'm going to edit it later. Probably not. So, alright, let's get back into it. Steph's buying his stock. He's at level 5. He needs to protect himself. I expoed with my cash, but I still have quite a bit of cash. DT upgrades. Now, I think right now we should have just killed DT. This is, you know, the mistake that I made. Like, I've got, you know, 78k. You know, I'm sitting on a bunch of stuff. Everyone has got cash. DT should be the clear leader at this point. He's got slant drilling, thinking machines. He's got great territory. We needed to just jump on him right now and kill him before things got out of control. But we didn't, and that was probably going to cost us the game. Lesson learned. Heisenberg gets carbon scrubbing. It's okay. I have a patent lab as well. Although I'm not doing anything with it, it would appear. Because our chemicals are frozen, sadly. Do I have anything queued up? Yeah. I don't remember why I okay, picking up nanotech. Yeah, it's okay.
let the bidding begin.
I think we should have just gone for, I don't know, some kind of power tech. Power's creeping up again. Here's Superconductor. You know, it feels like that when I'm playing these games sometimes. You know, you're like, oh, I need power, and you like find the one geothermal tile on the map, and the second you like go to claim it, it's like auction this tile. You're like, damn it. So, you know, I probably wanted to get Superconductor, and then it comes up on auction. Unfortunate. Steph picks it up, but he has no. I mean, this geotherm is not his, so I mean, it's that auction's doing nothing for him. Might be useful later, but we'll see. So DT is making power money. This is a massive problem.
The optimization center
But
is
again,
online.
I mean, these black
planned
market is just so
obsolescence begin.
awkward. I mean, what do you? He got an undefended geo.
black
He's got
market is
2 undefended
online.
geos. This is really sad.
The
And I
optimization center is ready.
dynamite
Time to
this
stop
guy's
Expansive HQ has been upgraded.
fucking optimization center when I really needed to be hitting DT. So again, another mistake. My bad. Gotta, you know, this game's hard. I've got my optimization center here. You know, this is decent. I'm getting a little bit of a bonus, and I have the option to transition later into an off-world. There's my nanotech. Again, not really doing much for
The
us. Probably
engineers
just
have advanced our
got it so I
production.
can... financial instrument's okay. So, that'll be alright. This guy's in 118k. 64k.
Our methods continue.
And look at
to
this. I've got
improve.
100. You know, I've got all this cash. You know, I've been making
Optimization
cash.
routine
I'm good at making
successful.
cash, but you know, what the fuck do you do with it? There's not holograms for an off-world. I don't have thinking machines. I needed to be, you know, pushing for stock now instead of just sitting
The black
on this
market
cash.
is open for business.
Yeah, see, I go for an off-world, but that's really unfortunate. You know, 4.5k dynamites is, yeah, it's not going to be great. I mean, I still have a ton of cash. I have more cash than any of these players,
Dirty
but
rat trying to break our stuff.
you know, as we're going to see, it's not going to do much for me, unfortunately.
The engineers have advanced
And
our
DT's
production.
still making power money. What's he in? He's way overproducing iron. You know, when this happens, I'd like to just scrap this, go into a steel mill, you know, burn through your stockpile, and then worry about it later. He's making chems. Chems kind of suck right now. He's got electronics, and electronics. I mean, this is, you know, look at this silicon price. I knew this is going to be a problem. This is why we took
Our methods
this spot.
continue to improve.
But yeah, we're not
You
even
can't
able
let
to
them get
sell any
this.
down
Bid
since
now before
we've got
it's too
these
late.
double glass. I mean, it's making a ton of money though. Look at this. Teleportation. Yeah, and again, this is the second time it's gotten blown up. I mean, 50k Goon Squad is brutal. Teleportation, I mean, it's okay. Not really for us. Letting DT have it
Sold.
is... Wait, what?
Black market
Oh, I
is
got the
online.
auction? I swear I thought DT got it, but okay, I got teleportation. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, because we are doing this with water. Our water is really awkward, so that's okay. I am upgrading silicon, which is really good. I mean, look at
Optimization
silicon right
routine
now.
Successful.
It's strong.
New
Heisenberg,
land is available for auction.
you know, he's got the electronics. He's got this, which is okay. Farms are not great. Dust storm. So he's, you know, he's having a hard time making money, but
Congratulations.
at least he is protecting himself while things are awkward for him. So other players can't buy him. You know, just to talk about it again, this is really unfortunate that, you know, I'm forcing his off-road play. The play was, if you guys remember, to buy DT, you know, back when he was vulnerable. Instead, we're just bleeding money into this off-world. Again, Fraps is freaking out. And sorry about that. Computer is not the best. There's a massive freeze and another dynamite. I mean, that's the third dynamite. Things are not good. DT is 158k. Heisenberg has no money. I'm just repaired. I mean, you see that repair cost me like 50k. Steph has an off-world now with a goon. There's a spy here. I don't know how to tell whose spy this is. Does anyone know how to do that? Spy? I guess, is it my spy? Is there a way to... Yeah. No. Yeah, that's my spy. Okay. So I've got a spy. I see that's protected. Again, off-world, or the black market sucks. Nothing I can do about it. Really unfortunate. DT's got his coming up
Our
with
methods
a Goon
continue to
Squad.
improve.
And ours is being repaired, but no Goon Squad, no thinking machines. Sad
Offworld
life.
shipment launched. Look at all the money.
I mean, my territory is good. I've got electronics. Well, these are actually not that good. Why are these not so good? It's the
black
silicon
market
price.
is open for business.
Yeah, see, again, that silicon I knew was going to be a thing. $519 a second on this tile. These are, I mean, this is what wins DT the game. He's got slant drilling, and as you'll see, he picks up an auction later, and he gets 3 of these tiles. I mean, that's just brutal. So I did actually goon it for 50k, and then I used the dynamite on Steph's. I believe, yeah, I used the dynamite from DT on Steph. And then I think Steph used it on DT. Okay, yeah, so here's the auction for this. I mean, I'd like to contest this, but that's a lot. I mean, Heisenberg's putting up a fight for it. I'm really close to see that.
So,
oh,
new land is available.
Man, these auctions are a little bugged, I think. If anyone, wants to mention this to Soren, it was, I don't know, it looked like DT got it, or it looked like Heisenberg died, but DT did get it. Here's another auction. This is my auction. I'm doing this tile. I think I want to go for a third steel mill. I have the iron. Steel's good. Yeah, I pick it up. 15k debt. Puts me in C. Here's my resources. So I'm saving up for some more off-roads. You see I've got this glass saved up. I'm not selling down electronics. And I go for a third steel to push towards the 200 steel I need for an off-world. Here's another auction. This looks like a Heisenberg auction. So I do want to try and contest this. Back to B debt. I think I did pay down some debt there. I don't want to be in C. C is really hard to, you pay like 20k debt and then debt ticks. Yeah, you can see it looked like I won that auction, but it was for Heisenberg. That puts him in D, which is a pretty big problem for him. He's not really making a ton of cash as far as I can tell. He's going into more electronics when, he has no silicon, and silicon's at $200 a piece. So everyone's just buying into themselves, trying to protect their stock. I'm buying into myself at this point. I should have bought into DT earlier, but now buying into myself is fine. DT gets hit by a dynamite by Steph. Then Steph, yeah. So Steph had 2 dynamites, I guess, and he got me as well, which is pretty good on him. Oh no, I'm sorry. Steph killed him. Death. And then Steph was targeted by me. Okay, sorry. But anyway, blowing up DT's off-worlds, he's got thinking machines, half price repair. It's pretty good for him. He's got a lot of cash. He's got 300k. I'm close on cash, but as you can see, I'm behind by 2 stocks, so he really does have a pretty big advantage there. Steph is really behind in cash, and I'm pretty sure I identify this. Yeah, here we go. Here comes the buy on Steph. He's behind on cash. He does have an off-world about to launch, but it's a little too late. Okay, I get 1 piece of his stock. It's not really a thing. Fortunate. Here's my off-world again, trying to put this up. This thing is just pretty rough. Oh, and here, I did transition out of that optimization and put an off-world over here. And it's not Goon Squad. Yeah, there's no... Oh, no, I do have a Goon on it. Okay. I forget how much I paid for that Goon, but yeah, if you do a play like this, you need to Goon it because the travel time on your repair is just brutal. So, Goon these off-worlds. And here comes the magnetic storms. I'm trying to magnetic storm these silicon shipments. This is so much money. And again, trying to just, magnetic storm's 3k. It's totally worth it.
Our fortune awaits.
And really, we don't have a lot of options. The black market's getting really expensive.
Successful off-world shipment.
I've got 2 off-roads. He's got 2. 300k, 100k, 200k. Steph's broke. Trying to buy into DT. Yeah, it's a bit late. Sadly, we all needed to do this about 10 minutes ago.
Our methods continue to improve.
Now, I could have sworn I went for Hacker Ray this game, but maybe I'm wrong. Here's an optimization and a chemical. This is a little awkward.
The black
Going for 1 chemical refinery. I wanted an optimization and I didn't know where to put it. Yeah, because I went for the off-roll here. Perhaps it's freaking... Okay, hopefully it's fine. Excuse me.
Off-world shipment launch affirmative.
So, he's really close to the buy. In fact, he should have the buy. I dynamite his off-roll to like 70k. It's not worth it at all. Just trying to slow him down. Doing anything I can to slow this guy down. There was another magnetic storm I saw. There's the buy on Steph. And now we're pretty much just screwed. Now the only option, at this point in the game is for me and Heisen to team up on DT, right? I go for these initial 5 stocks, and then hopefully Heisen has the cash to finish the buy, and then we'll sort it out between us. But as we're about to see, Heisen instead decides to fuck both of us and tries to fight with me.
Successful Offworld shipment.
EMP, DT's EMP. He knows I'm the bigger threat. I'm buying into him. I have cash. But, I mean, each stock here is like 120k. It's pretty unfortunate. So, I mean, as you can see, I get, these initial 5 stocks, and Heisenberg has, 400k. I feel like we could have done this. And he would have had the advantage since if he's the player finishing the buy, he gets the 2 claims. I really, Heisenberg is a great player. This guy beats me all the freaking time, but I really disagree with what he's about to do here. So that's just my 2 cents. Yep, here he comes. He's buying into me. I don't know why the sub has his food turned up. Oh, because food's worthless? Okay, that makes more sense now. Yeah, food is pretty bad. I needed to cycle out of these. I'm trying to get into chems. We're making $700 a second on... Look at this silicon! Oh my god, I mean...
Successful Offworld shipment.
God.
Make room for the profits.
This is so much... Oh my god, it's so much money. Yeah. I knew silicon was going to be a thing. I went for this Tau, but... Unfortunately... DT identified that and just made a better play at silicon than I did. So kudos to him. Here comes his chems. Chems are good again. Reactors, you want to get the oxygen and then have the fuel for your chems. It's all good. And here's Heisenberg deciding to just lose us both the game.
Look at all the money.
Yeah, and then DT's just gonna buy Heisenberg. Let Heisenberg buy me. It's just, yeah. It's strange how he doesn't seem to auto-sell. I mean, I would be auto-selling aluminum in his spot. I would be auto-selling probably reactor stuff. I would be auto-selling chems. And I say that because, other players are in these resources, so just sitting on a stockpile, you just lose money because everyone else is selling it down, and so by the time that you decide to sell yours down, it's worth less than if you had just been selling it the whole time. Oh, and you know what? And here's the bug where when you get bought out, the replay ends. So, yeah, Heisen buys me out, but, the entire time DT has been buying into him, and DT eventually wins the game. So, let me know what you guys think. My plan is to do, like, pretty much these kinds of replay or commentaries, but, ranked free-for-all games that I play on the ladder. I just wanted to start with this game because it was so close. I mean... This was neck and neck for a long time. If you guys remember, I mean, the cash was really even throughout most of that. So kudos to really all these players. And even to get into this game, each player here won at least 2 games prior. So good for them. All right, guys. So that's it for now. Take care. Bye.